The Education Quality Improvement Project, funded by the Caribbean Development Bank, is bringing some much overdue attention to special needs education.
For a very long time, special education had not been tapped into. There was very little that was going on, and we are very pleased that one of the main items being focused here is improving that special education needs for our children with various disabilities.
It is the biggest effort, I think, of the government of St. Lucia in bringing resources to the special needs subsector.
First, 75 teachers from special education centers were formally trained through a program designed by Mount St. Vincent University.
And so what we're trying to do is to look at that underserved area and train as many people as we can.
And so we sought to really invest in developing the capacity of our SEND teachers.
It was a program well received by the teachers.
Yes, I'm very, very thankful. As I said, I've been in the field for a very long time and I have never been exposed, to specifically special education. So I want to thank them for that opportunity.
Topics such as the EDIA, where you have equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility, is something that we could use every day.
There was a lot that I picked up, and information that will also improve my ability to advocate for students with disabilities.
Training for a second cohort of teachers will be undertaken at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College.
What are you watching?
Coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, 4 special education centers received assistive devices for the students and laptops and computers for teachers and the schools.
We received 42 tablets, which came in very handy, especially for the online instruction that we had to take part in because of the pandemic.
We were able to be armed with those devices, and it was really good at the time during COVID-19 and school was closed.
Under the EQUIP program, a new school is to be built for the Donatus School. They are currently in temporary accommodation after their original location became uninhabitable. The current location has been outgrown.
Our waiting list keeps on getting longer and longer, and we are limited in the number of students we can actually enroll every year because of the availability of space.
EQUIP is also facilitating a review of the Education Act and the drafting of policies specifically relating to special education.
Our first special school started somewhere in 1960s. This is at least 60 years later. We do not have a policy governing special education. That will be delivered under this project, and I'm excited to see what that will become.
Also, 3 new primary schools being built through the Education Quality Improvement Project are being made accessible to wheelchair users and people with disabilities. EQUIP is funded by the Caribbean Development Bank and the Government of St. Lucia.